All right, I switched chairs. Got us closer to the ficus. So we're going to talk players, the siege, and a whole lot of firepower. But let's start by meeting the cast of this colonial chaos. On the French side, we've got Bertrand François Mahé de la Bourdonnais, who I know very well because I worked in the Seychelles for a couple of years. He was a seasoned French naval officer who sailed in with a fleet and an attitude. Backing him was Joseph Francois Dupleix, the Governor General of French India, who had bigger dreams than just Madras. He wanted to turn the whole damn subcontinent French. On the British side, things were shakier. Fort St. George was under the command of Nicholas Morse, a civilian administrator, not a general. And he wasn't exactly built for battle, you know what I'm saying? When the French fleet showed up in September 1746, Morse did what any unprepared boss would do: panic, beg for help, and prepare for a siege. La Bourdonnais started bombarding the fort with cannons from both land and sea. British defenders, vastly outnumbered and outgunned, tried to hold their ground, but we're talking French ships versus British walls, and these weren't exactly superheroes in redcoats. After about 6 days of brutal shelling, the fort's defenses crumbled. Buildings caught on fire and supplies dwindled. On September 21st, 1746, Morse surrendered the city. The French took Madras, and for a brief moment, France held one of Britain's crown jewels in India. That's crazy to think about, right? But hold up, this is where the French start fighting the French. See, La Bourdonnais had promised lenient terms to the British. Basically, hey, we'll give it back after a while. But Dupleix was like, nah, bro, we keeping it, okay? The two French leaders butted heads, and the British, seeing that confusion, plotted their revenge, right? So, I'm gonna move to another part of this beautiful room, and we're going to talk about what came next, which is the fallout and who paid the price. So hang on to your giblets. I am so tired. I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye.